With astrology-informed yoga classes, you can maximize positive planetary influences, minimize negative planetary influences, and live as your highest self. Visit discoverastroyoga.com and join the Astro Yoga experience to get ongoing guidance on how to change your yoga practice based on astrology. Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing an Earth Element Yoga Flow designed for Virgo season. And Virgos are obviously an Earth sign, but they're very well known for health and routine, taking care of their physical body, starting physical routines that help with taking care of yourself, not only physically, but mentally and spiritually as well. Virgo is also known as the perfectionist, and it can have a tendency to experience stress and anxiety due to the perfectionism that it puts on itself. So throughout our flow today, we're going to be very intentional about noticing our body, noticing any sensations we feel in our body. We're also going to be doing some twisting poses. Virgo rules the digestive system, as well as our internal organs in our abdomen area. And so as said in yoga, when we do twists, it helps detox our organs. It helps move digestion. And so that's one of the reasons why we're going to be doing that today. So to get started, go ahead and join me here in a meditative seat. And we're going to start with a quick meditation before we move into yoga practice. And so once you're comfortable in your seat, know that you can sit on top of some blocks, a pillow, or a blanket to help you be more comfortable. And I want you to begin by taking a big, deep inhale and then exhaling through your mouth. Let everything go. Do that one more time. And then exhale. Go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't already. And just begin to notice the rhythm of your breath. I want you to very mindfully do a quick body scan. Relax any muscles you may be holding on to, any tension you're holding in your face. Separate your eyebrows apart from each other. Relax your jaw. Allow your shoulders to hang. Check any other body parts for any tension you may be holding on to, and let it go. I want you to very mindfully notice the mat you're sitting on, or if you're sitting on blocks or a pillow. Notice how you're being supported in this moment. Take a second to correct your posture, sitting up nice and tall. Shoulder blades rolled onto your back. And notice every point of you that is touching your mat. Maybe your ankles, your feet. different parts of your leg. Your butt on the ground. And just notice it. Notice any sounds you may be hearing in the background. Whether if those sounds are things you hear on my end or things that you hear in your own space. Just notice them and allow them to be exactly as they are. Resisting the urge to change or control anything. Resisting the urge to have your environment be perfect. Allowing ourselves to experience imperfection. And allowing ourselves to find peace and stillness in imperfection. Place your full attention on the physical sensation of your body touching your mat, the full sensation of you physically being grounded here on earth. Put your full attention in noticing the ease in your body when all of your muscles are relaxed and at rest. And remember to just stay connected with your breath. Continuing to breathe mindfully and noticing how you physically feel in your body at ease. Inhale here. Exhale completely. Very slowly blink your eyes open. Allow your eyes to stay fixed on what they first see. Take 2 breaths here and then realign yourself with the present moment. Great job. We're going to move into yoga practice and getting started in child's pose. Opening up your knees as wide as your mat and placing your big toes together. Sink your hips down in towards your heels and straighten your arms out in front of you. Allow your head to rest on your mat. And continue to breathe. Setting your gaze either directly on your yoga mat or looking towards your feet. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose only. Unless you're congested, of course. Be active in your child's pose by pressing your hands into your mat and allowing that to press your hips closer towards your heels ever so slightly. Throughout our practice today for Virgo season, it's going to be really important to just stay internalized on how you're feeling in your body, the physical sensations that you're going to be feeling in your body. No matter if those are stretching sensations, tingling or aching sensations, just notice. Notice where. Notice how, and notice when you feel those sensations. On your next inhale, come up onto all fours, onto tabletop. Check that your knees are in line with your hips. Your wrists are underneath your shoulders. And we're just gonna wag our tail here. So inhale and center. Exhale. I want you to look past your right shoulder. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale again, back to center. Exhale, right side. Inhale. And exhale. Continue to find a rhythm of your own breath, moving at your own pace. On your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, tuck your toes and press back into down dog. Take a moment here to get comfortable in your down dog. Spread your hands open, pressing your hands into your mat, pressing your hips up into the sky, knowing it's okay to bend your knees a little bit if you need to. Great job. On your next inhale, look in between your hands. At the bottom of your exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Great job. Release your hands by your side for a moment. Take a moment to breathe. Inhale, raise both arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, we're going to move through our first chaturanga, placing both hands on the outside of your feet. Step back into high plank. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great job. On our next inhale, you're going to lift your right foot. Bring it in between your hands. Open up warrior one. Notice in my warrior one, my right leg's at a 90-degree angle, as much as is comfortable for me. My back leg is nice and straight, my entire foot making contact with the mat. My hips are slightly open, but facing forward. Arms in line with ears. Hold your belly button in, your core nice and strong. Inhale here. Exhale, open up warrior two. Opening up our arms towards a T. Allowing my hips to be open towards the side of my mat. Looking over my right fingertips. Inhale here. Exhale, drop both of your hands. Move through your chaturanga. Come back into high plank. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great job. On your next inhale, lift your left foot up. Exhale, bring it in between your hands. Open up warrior one. Check your form once again. Looking straight ahead at a single spot in front of you. Keeping your eyes locked, your mind fixed. Inhale here. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale here. Exhale, come through your chaturanga, high plank. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great job. On your next inhale, look in between your hands. At the bottom of your exhale, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Awesome. From here, we're going to move into triangle. So I start with my right foot. Bring both hands to heart center. Step your right foot out about 3 or 3.5 feet distance apart. Check that your heels are in line with each other. Inhale, keep your arms to a T. And then exhale, hinge forward. Resting your hand on your ankle. Setting your gaze up towards the sky. Noticing any twisting sensations, any body sensations you feel. Inhale here. Exhale, look at your big toe. Inhale, come back up to standing. Switch your arms, so we're going to stay in pyramid to the back of our mat. Switch your arms and we're going to go for a twist. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. You can rest your hand on your shin. Looking up. If you have a block, you can rest your hand on your block. Right here. Setting your gaze up towards the sky. Setting your eyes at a single point will help you maintain your balance. Opening up your chest as much as is comfortable for you. Inhale here. Exhale, look at your big toe. Inhale, come back up to standing. Great job. Go ahead and pivot to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift your arms up to a T. Exhale, hinge forward. Resetting your gaze up towards the sky. You can do it. Inhale here. Exhale, look at your big toe. Inhale, come back up to standing. Switch your arms. You may want to square your hips a little bit. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge forward. Knowing you can rest your hand on your shin or a block. Inhale here. Exhale, look at your big toe. Then inhale, come back up to standing. Great job. And come back to the top of your mat. You're going to move into cooling off here. Inhale, raise both arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, high plank. Our very last chaturanga, you can do it. Inhale, press forward. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Great job. On your next inhale, bring your right foot out and place it at the top of your mat for pigeon. And so in pigeon pose, check that your knee is about diagonal from the corner of your mat. The goal of pigeon is to get our shin parallel to the top of the mat. So if they're kind of like this in front of each other, obviously if your hips are a little tight, that's not going to happen for you. So just do it as best as you can. Once you're there, you can choose to stay on your hands, or you can come down onto your forearms. Reconnect your gaze. Reconnect to your breathing. As we begin to cool down. Notice any physical sensations you feel in your body. On your next inhale, come onto your hands. And we're going to pivot onto our butt, facing the back of our mat. My foot, the sole of my foot is going to be touching my thigh. Inhale, lift your chest, roll your shoulder blades onto your back. Take your right hand over your head, reaching towards your straight foot. Flex your foot, bring those toes in towards your face. Set your eyes up towards the sky, past your elbow. Notice the stretching sensation on your side body. Moving that torso, stretching our torso. This area might be especially tight if you do a lot of computer work or desk work. If you're pretty still throughout the day. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your top hand behind your back. Gonna move into falling star. Once you're here, you're gonna lift up your hips. Press your hips up into the sky as much as you can. Allow yourself to lean back. Release your neck, release your head, release your chest. Press those hips forward. Inhale here. Exhale, come back onto a seat. And then switch to the back of your mat. And we're gonna just hinge forward for forward fold. First, make sure your legs are nice and straight in front of you. Flatten out your feet, pull those toes back towards your face. Rotate your shoulders onto your back, make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Inhale here. And then on your exhale, hinge forward, reaching towards your ankles. And you want to make sure your shoulder blades are staying on your back. We're hinging from our hips. We're not bending our back at all. Setting your eyes to a single spot in front of you. Maybe you're looking a couple of feet beyond your toes. And allow yourself to hinge forward just slightly with every exhale. Maybe inching closer and closer towards your ankles and your feet. Even if you can grab your feet, I always challenge you not to, because what it does is encourage us to round our upper back, and that's not what we want to do. Once you've gotten really good at hinging from your hips, then you can reach for your feet if you want. But even then, these days, even though I can wrap my hands around my feet, I prefer to stay here. On your next inhale, come back up to a seat. Great job. This time we're going to bring our left leg in. The sole of my foot is touching the inside of my leg. Inhale, straighten up. And then exhale, bringing my left arm overhead this time, reaching towards my foot. Keeping my foot flexed, keeping those toes pointed towards my face. Opening up my chest towards the sky, setting my gaze just beyond my elbow. Reaching for my foot as much as is comfortable. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hand right behind you. Plant it onto your mat. Lift your hips up for falling star. Pressing those hips up towards the sky. Allowing your chest to fall back. Inhale here. Exhale, come back down onto a seat. Great job. From here, plant both hands to the top of your mat. You're just gonna kind of pivot and find a pigeon for your left leg this time. Again, my hips are not on my mat, my hips are lifted. I have the option to stay on my hands or come down onto my forearms. On your next inhale, come up onto your hands. And then find down dog. So I normally just tuck my back foot, go straight into down dog. From here, come up onto your knees, and then you can sit on your ankles. And we're just gonna do a gentle torso twist from here, from hero's pose. And I'm gonna inhale, and then exhale over my right shoulder. Just really twisting as much as is comfortable for you. Remember to stand up or to sit up nice and straight. Shoulder blades away from your ears, or shoulders away from your ears. Shoulder blades snug onto your back. Looking over your right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, switch sides. Inhale here. Exhale, come back to center. And come up onto your knees. For camel, I'm gonna plant both of my hands on my lower back. My fingertips are facing down towards my toes. Make sure your shoulder blades are away from your ears. Be very intentional about that. The flat part of your hand is just above your bum on your lower back where it curves in. Once you're there, inhale, and then exhale, hinge back. Go back as far as is comfortable. Come on up. Great job. Come onto a seat, onto your mat. And then lay back. Hug your knees into your chest. You can rock side to side for a moment. And then extend your right leg out. Keep your left leg in. Move your left leg over to the right for a supine twist. Open up your arms to a T. Set your eyes over your left thumb. Allow your body to hang heavy wherever it is. Notice any physical sensations you're feeling in your body right now. Inhale here. Exhale, bring that leg back to center. Hug it in. And then switch sides. Inhale here. Exhale. Move that right leg over to the left. Open up your right arm to a T. Set your gaze over your right thumb. Allow your body to be heavy. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your leg back to center. Hug it in. And then extend it out for Shavasana. Allow your palms to open up towards the sky. Laying your arms by your side. And just notice your breath. Notice any physical sensations you're feeling in your body. Any tingling sensations, stretching or aching sensations. Notice where they are. Notice how intense the feeling is. And notice yourself feeling supported by the mat. In the ground, in the earth, allowing you to rest completely because you know it's holding you. In this moment, put your full body weight into the earth. And notice it holding you up. very slowly. Begin to wiggle your fingertips and your toes. And then slowly roll over to one side. And then press yourself up into a seat. Thank you so much for joining me in this yoga practice today for Virgo season. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you go off and start paying more attention to your physical body sensations. Also pay attention to what you eat. Make more mindful decisions about the food you're consuming. Just go out of your way to make healthier choices. And also continue to pay attention to your body. Continue to be in tune with it so that you can learn its unique language. I am here in Terrill, Colorado right now. I didn't mention that before, but the rolling hills and the mountains behind me is what inspired me to come out here for this particular flow for Virgo season for Earth element. So hope you enjoyed. As always, keep me updated on your practice. Let me know how it's going. Namaste. If you enjoyed today's class, make sure you like and subscribe. If you're interested in learning how you can align your yoga practice based on the current planetary positions, visit discoverastroyoga.com and join the Astro Yoga experience.